Thanksgiving has caused a lot of drama here. There were people, pretty much everything we got today for Am I the Jerk, wanting to know how to handle some of the invites that they've got going on with Thanksgiving. Now, there's one that is kind of going viral right now. It is a vegan Thanksgiving invite. There is a situation that is going on here. Sarah, I guess, has got a little bit of an issue, and she wants some feedback on whether she's being a jerk or not.
Am I the a-hole for turning down Thanksgiving dinner with my family because my father has been speaking negatively about my parenting towards my child, towards anyone that will listen, even though my child is happy, healthy, kind, loving, and sweet, and has been gaslighting me via text messages? Am I the a-hole for saying no to Thanksgiving?
I don't think you're the a-hole if you don't go. I think establishing boundaries with parents who try to overstep those boundaries about what you're doing with your kid, you can say, hey, look, ultimately this is my kid. I'm making the decisions. You can give me the feedback you want, but I don't really care for any more feedback. So if we can go a day without any kind of feedback and you not saying anything, then we would love to join you for Thanksgiving. But if that is something that you cannot handle, then we're not going to join you.
Dad, mind your own business. Now pass the stuffing.
That's right. Basically, that's it.
What are they serving at Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah, it's true.
What kind
How
of
good
sides
is it?
are they having?
What are you exactly turning down? No, I don't think you're a jerk at all. And, it's probably good for a lot of families to establish some kind of boundaries before you get into the day. In fact, to me, what a lot of families should do, if you do have some people that can be a little bit jerky or they have a way of rocking the boat that kind of ruins the day together, set down some guidelines. Okay, we got to talk about this. Like, there are a lot of families that should be establishing the rule. We're not going to talk about politics. That's
Yeah.
not going to happen because I'm hearing the insanity of a lot of people saying that they are not going to be joining family for the holidays because of how they voted in the presidential election, which I find to be completely absurd.
It would be nice if people just for a day puts, all drama aside, but that's living in la la land.
It is.
Because not everyone's going to do that or is capable of doing that.
Right. To me, I think it's A-okay. You're not a jerk. You're not being demanding. If you say, hey, I've got a couple of boundaries here, and those boundaries would be not talking about how to parent my kid, not talking politics, and if that boundary is crossed, just so you know, I will be packing up immediately and I'll be heading out, and that'll be the end of our day.
Also know, too, that, believe it or not, there's a lot of parents that do this. They overstep.
Big time.
And tell people
Yeah.
how to raise their kid. This is a problem a lot of people go through.
It is.
Just know you're not alone.
Not unique.
And I only say that because when you feel like, sometimes you feel like you're alone with your problem and it's harder to kind of deal with. But if you know other people are going through it, you go, all right,
Right.
I'm not alone in this.
Now, there is another issue that has kind of gone viral here from a woman who declined a vegan invite. Apparently, there is a bride that is facing some backlash after serving an all-vegan menu at her wedding without informing the guests in advance.
That's such a stupid move on her part.
The 28-year-old and her husband, both vegans for 3 years, spent $15,000 crafting a gourmet 5-course vegan meal, but intentionally left the menu details off invitations to avoid prejudice. Well, at the reception, the bride's brother, Tom, disrupted the event by bringing 20 pizza boxes after the aunt had texted him about the vegan menu, claiming, we can't let people go hungry. Nobody wants to eat this stuff. So as he shows up with all the pizza boxes, people go nuts and they start grabbing at the pizza, overshadowing the vegan meal that was carefully planned and paid for. Now, a lot of people are arguing whether or not it was Saved by Pizza or if you're the worst person ever.
Well, I mean, honestly, everybody in this equation could be annoying. All that can be true.
Yes.
You got to let people know you're doing a vegan wedding. And you also don't interrupt your sister's wedding by getting pizza. I mean, everyone just did it wrong. Everybody in this equation did it wrong.
They weren't done because then they decided to confront Tom, who brought the pizzas, and the bride's husband asked him to leave, and that caused a bigger fight.
What is it? Is this real?
It's the Reddit thread,
Oh, okay.
AITA. Yeah. So you don't know. I mean, it's people posting up stories and then people giving their feedback, much like what we do. Many online agree that transparency about the menu would have avoided the drama. That would have been the way to go.
Yeah. Let people know you're serving vegan stuff.
That is the first mistake you made. But second of all, too, you can't show up to somebody's wedding if they've provided food.
No.
And then you grandstand with 20 boxes of pizza and you start handing it out. And in a sense, that is a complete insult to everything that they've done.
Everyone in this Reddit thread's an idiot, Kevin.
I agree. Okay.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ Show.